Hello everybody, I'm SP, and like a lot of us on this platform, I've been chasing my 15 seconds for a while now. Do I get bitter when people blow up overnight? Not really, but do I get bitter when people blow up for dumb reasons? Oh yeah, definitely. Take Haley Welch, aka the Hawk Tuah girl. What even was that about? You know, one suggestive spit sound on the street and boom, viral fame. But I digress. After vanishing for about 5 months, it looked like her 15 seconds might actually be up. Until now. That's right, the Hawk Tuah podcast has been back for a bit and flying under the radar. And today we're checking out her first episode back with none other than KSI. So like, subscribe, and let's find out if Haley Welch learned anything since her moment of meme spotlight. Or if it's just the same. Probably the same.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
This is going to be a massive failure. This is going to be a
Alright, talk Tuah. I'm sorry everybody if you can hear it, the background noise. A lot of stuff in my house is just making noise, like the air conditioning or my pet rabbit. So I'm sorry if you hear that stuff. But let's get started. Wait, why is it so quiet? Is my sound on?
Okay. Well, welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah. It's been a hot minute since we've been back here, but now we're the official owners of Talk Tuah. And we may or may not have flew to London to get a very...
Wait, what does the official owners thing mean? Hold on. Okay, so I found this from Dexerto, friends of the channel before. Apparently, yeah, Jake Paul isn't with her anymore. Didn't even know that. The Hawk Tuah girl Haley Welch is set to relaunch her Talk Tuah podcast, but this time without help of Jake Paul. So I didn't know that. The internet storm, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Selling merch and launching a dating app. Oh my god! And even starting a podcast with Jake Paul's sport betting company Better. So, she's bringing it back. Blah blah blah. Won't be involved as the two have decided to end their relationship. So I didn't even know the dude wasn't part of this anymore. He just severed ties with her after the time she got canceled. Huh. How on brand is that to call her company 16 Minutes? That's interesting. Sorry, I'm just looking through this. I should be reading it. Instead, Welch's own company, 16 Minutes, will be producing the podcast. The last episode of the show released on December 3rd was titled "How to Avoid Getting Canceled." Quite ironic. I give that. I give it that. That's pretty ironic. She gets canceled right after she puts an episode out called "How Not to Get Canceled" or whatever. How to avoid getting canceled. Next day, I was accused of rug pulling the token to make some easy money and leave new buyers out to dry. Which disappeared from the internet. I'm sorry, I'm just waking up, so my reading is not good right now. Welch disappeared from the internet after debuting Hawk and getting into heated X Spaces call with noted crypto expert CoffeeZilla. A few months later, an investigation by the SEC ended without any monetary sanctions against her. Okay, that's kind of funny. For the past few months, I've been cooperating with the authorities and attorneys, and finally the work is complete, she told TMZ, adding that she only agreed to do the meme coin because the money was supposed to get her charity. Of course. Of course, charity. Let me see. It was brought up to be a positive thing. Of course. In addition to the relaunch of Talk Tuah, a documentary. She's getting a documentary? Okay, we're done with this.
Very special guest for you. We got KSI.
Yo, live in the flesh, baby.
Kind of funny she got KSI, because I don't know. It seems like the relationship between the Paul brothers and KSI is like always changing, and always like they hate each other one day, and then they love each other the next day, and they're business partners the next day, and then they hate each other. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to these guys. I'm completely honest, so that's what I'm going with.
Thank you for having me.
Well, of course. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, this I know it's gonna annoy Jake Paul,
Oh, definitely.
but I'm glad you're free from his grasp and are able to flourish and be, well, one of the best podcasts.
A butterfly.
Yeah.
A beautiful butterfly.
What's the beef with Jake Paul?
I mean, it's been going on for years, man. Long story short, I called him out, and he refused to fight me, and then we've just been going back and forth for several years, and now it's got to the point where people are kind of just sick and tired of us talking.
Agreed. I'm kind of sick and tired of it. You know, from what I remember, and this probably dates me, to be honest. Well, I remember it was like Logan Paul versus KSI, and then Deji versus Jake Paul. Like the older brothers were against each other, and then the younger brothers were against each other. That's how I remember it. But it's been so long. You know, I've grown up since then too. Because I think that was at least 7 years ago. Jesus. God, I'm getting old. Don't get old.
It's about that time.
About
It is about that time.
fighting. Yeah. I mean, look, we've always been going on saying like, oh, I want to fight him. He says he wants to fight me, and then it's just never worked out. So yeah, honestly, like, I'm kind of bored of it. I'm sure he's bored of it. So
Everyone's bored of it. Which, I mean, they definitely have the means to make it happen. So it's like they're definitely in cahoots. They're obviously in cahoots, allegedly, to make this drag out for like merch and attention and people talking about them. That's obviously what it was.
at this point,
It's just kind of there.
I mean, he's drinking Prime.
it's just that. So I've never really liked him. I don't like what he stands for. I don't think he's a good person. He doesn't have fans, just people who hate watch him.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to drink his drink. I'm pretty sure Prime is Jake's. It could be Logan's. I don't know. Again, I don't pay that much attention to these guys. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of them. So I don't pay, and I don't hate watch them. So I don't know.
Yeah.
If y'all ever box, we gotta get tickets, Chelsea.
You know whose side we're sitting on. And it's not Jake Paul.
But you're in business with Logan, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in
For
business with
prom.
Logan. Logan's cooler. Logan's a lot more cool.
Okay, so Prime is for Logan, I guess, and then I guess they're cool with Logan. I don't know. I don't know.
Cool to like deal with, work with. He's like obviously, you know, he's got haters, but I feel like he genuinely is a good person.
Doesn't he scam people on a regular basis? I guess birds of a feather, because now he's here with Haley Welch, and so maybe KSI scam people too. I don't know. But like, hasn't Logan Paul been found scamming people multiple times? How is he a good person or down to earth person?
Way better person than Jake Paul.
Or laid back, that's what he said.
Yeah, man. Like, we just get on. Like, we're quite similar in our way of thinking, and
Scamming people?
Yeah, it's just good vibes whenever we're together.
I think we've only met him one time, right?
Yeah.
He was really
It's like
nice
a
when I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's good vibes, man.
How did you two start working together?
Yeah.
What, me and Logan? Well, we were enemies when we were fighting, and then we just talked to each other behind the scenes, and then we went on a podcast and talked there, and honestly, we were just like going back and forth like it was nothing. Like, it was so easy.
If I'm completely honest, I'm learning a lot, because these are all people I don't give too much of a shit about. So I'm learning a lot about what's going on with why everybody talks about these people, and I don't see why.
We were like, it got to the point where we were like, oh, why do we hate each other? Like, this is cool. We're like, it's just like we're friends. Yeah.
Those are the best kind of friendships.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think I was going to like Chelsea when she moved to my school.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait,
Here
let me
we
guess,
are.
were you guys enemies before?
I wouldn't say
No.
really enemies.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, she looks like a bitch. I'm not going to talk to her.
Which she was a thing with my brother a little bit, like right before we met each other.
That was in 8th grade.
Yeah, but that's how I know you.
And then you come freshman year.
Yeah.
Ah.
Everybody was a thing with your brother.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody in my friend group had a thing with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ah, God. I've already talked about like high school dating and like children dating and how that's weird to me, so I'm not even gonna mention that. But
Where is he now?
He's just saying, yeah, I don't know what
He's at home. He's doing something.
Yeah.
He
It's-
cracked me up the other day. He was
it's
trying
fu-
to sell me a house.
Really?
He was. I was like, "You get money out of it?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "No."
It's funny. One of my best friends, I hated at the beginning of secondary school. So it was like year 7. I was about 11, and his name was Simon. He's part of the Sidemen now. But yeah, me
Interesting.
and him for that first year would always just be fighting. Yeah, fighting constantly. And then year 8, we just, I don't know what happened.
I don't mean to, but I feel like God, I can't think back to it. Maybe one of my friends is like that. Or I remember, I remember a high school friend of mine. The first interaction I ever had with him, I fought him. So, yeah, there's that.
Like, I think after the summer break, we just became cool. Like, we were like, oh, why do we hate each other? And then we just started talking, and then we just became friends since then.
Heck yeah. I feel like there's really good friendships. Though.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
still friends with him?
Yeah. He's part of the Sidemen, so
Heck yeah.
he's Sidemen are 7 members, including me, and we just make videos every Sunday. Every Sunday on our main channel, and then different days on our second channel, and then there's a reaction.
Have I ever watched the Sidemen? I feel like I've watched one of them, and I don't remember which one. Because again, this is possibly 10 years ago when I was watching them. But I remember the Sidemen. I remember KSI, watching a couple videos by KSI. My brother used to really like KSI. And then KSI like blew up. And my brother was watching KSI maybe back in like 2012 or something. And then KSI just completely blew up. And then my brother just stopped watching him.
I know as well. And then we're also working on Netflix shows.
Oh, God.
A show called Inside.
That's dope.
And we're currently working on
not to be a
season
hater,
3.
not to be a hater, but that would be dope to have my own Netflix show. So I'm not even gonna hate on that.
Or the first season of the US Inside version. And oh my God, I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but this hands down is the best season.
You think
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
yeah.
I think I've seen it on Netflix.
I
Yeah,
have seen it
yeah.
on
Is it like a
Netflix.
group of influencers?
Yeah,
like,
so
yes.
and we put them into a house,
Okay.
and then
Hold on,
there's
someone's calling me. Okay, I'm back. This is why I feel some type of way about doing this show live. I mean, doing my channel live, because my partner, he calls me a lot. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't want to be interrupted while I'm doing this. But whatever. Back to it.
prize fund, so it goes from like £1 million, and there's like nothing in the house, and basically for them to buy luxurious stuff to enjoy themselves, they have to spend money from the prize fund.
What?
So it's like, okay,
What the hell is he
what
talking about? I
are
already
you
lost
going
track
to
of this.
do? Are you going to spend money?
Everybody's money.
Yeah, but that's everyone's. Or are you going to just save? But then you've got the idea of people just
I guess he's talking about the
voting
show.
you out,
Yeah.
and then you just having a terrible time, not spending any money, and then you get voted out. So like, there's so many elements to it, and there's so much backstabbing. There's so many moments where people are having a great time and then having a terrible time. There's back and forths. There's people shouting at each other.
I think you
gonna
should
say
put Chelsea in on it.
Oh, I
Re-
don't know
oh,
why. I
really?
feel like it
Yes.
causes so much drama. I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
It sounds like it's a lot of drama, but I mean, to be honest, I just kind of let him speak for a little bit just to hear a little bit more about his show. I'm not hating on him having a show. I would love to have a show one day. If my YouTube channel ever blows up, I would love to have a show. So, I don't know. I'm only probably going to watch about 5 more minutes of this because it's about as much as I can take of these people. But let's keep watching.
I've been
keep
sitting
my
there biting my
peace.
nails
Well,
watching
that's,
it.
that's the thing. You don't have to be a drama-filled person. You can just be laid back, chill,
Yeah.
and relax. But then a lot of people, they just target you because
Oh, yeah.
you're an easy target. You're just there like, okay, I'm just going to vote you out because you're not really, you're
Yeah.
not doing anything. You're just
So
there.
once you get voted out, you're like off the.
Yeah,
show.
out the house.
Okay.
You said
Yeah.
this is season 3 coming out?
So this is season 3 or the US version of season 1.
The
Yeah,
US.
so
You've been to the US a few times, right?
way too many times.
Do you have a favorite state or anything?
Favorite state? Definitely not LA. Definitely
Not
not.
LA?
I do
I
not
can
like
agree
LA.
with you on that
I
one.
don't think
agree.
anybody
I feel
likes
like
LA,
LA's
to be
just
honest.
gone downhill over the years, man. Ooh, I like.
They don't know what to talk about from the looks of it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they know what to talk about too much. Maybe they should, like, maybe I don't know. Maybe they should have like some sort of, I don't want to say cards, but like, you know what I'm trying to say, like bullet points or something. I don't know, because that was a little jarring too, the way she went straight from talking about his TV show to what's his favorite state. Like
New York.
I like New York.
that's
too.
fair.
I like New York. New York is cool. I like Texas. Texas is cool as well.
represent.
Have you been to Tennessee?
No, I don't think
What?
so. No.
Nashville?
No. But I know Mams is there.
Yes.
Yeah. But no.
We like Mams.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Mams
He
is
wrote
cool.
us a song, actually.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh god. I
No
might have
way.
to skip this part.
Well, I don't know if it was like some dudes a part of their team. Was it?
I think it was what do you call it? His studio he's got?
Yeah,
He's got a
it's like
studio
at
in the
his
basement of
house.
his house.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
his house is crazy.
Oh,
I
it is.
can't believe I still haven't, been. Because I'm so busy, it's just hard to find time. But I definitely
Oh, I'm
need to
so
go.
busy.
You definitely need to come to Nashville, though. We'll take you
Yeah,
on
I can
dancing.
believe he's busy.
Line the dog. What's that?
This
Don't
is-
let her sign you up for that 'cause
Okay.
I don't even know how to line dance.
No,
do you
it's
know how to
fun.
line
It's
dance?
yeah.
Do you just dance in the line, or?
It's like a group. We have to like learn the dances first,
Okay,
but it's like a group of people and you're all doing the same dance. It's fun. Trust me.
that didn't.
No, I've been line dancing before. I'm not good at it. And then there's also like there's line dancing for white people and there's line dancing for black people. I've done the line dancing for white people before. Never knew what I was doing. I've done the line dancing for black people because I'm black, and I of course got it a little better that time. So I've been line dancing. So I would be curious to see not Jake Paul. What is this one? KSI line dance. That'd be fun.
It's like-
sound
Oh
fun.
yeah, no, it is. It is. I
Exactly
promise.
like me.
It's like out at Broadway. You know what Broadway is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like the bars down there. Like certain bars will do like line dancing nights. It's a lot of fun. You got to hear
Line
me
dancing
out.
nights.
I feel like I need to
See,
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if
to
she
believe
wants
it.
to hold you up to that deal, y'all have fun and go ahead. I will not be participating
Okay.
in that. I'll
You
be on
will.
the. I'm not a dancer. I'm uncoordinated.
Sorry,
Electric slide?
I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
I know the
You
electric
don't know what the electric slide is?
No,
That's great. Don't ask me how to do it.
what is an electric? Do you just slide?
It's like a. How do I explain what the electric slide is? It's like a very common dance,
Yeah.
right?
It like
Is it like in football or soccer?
I hate to admit this. It's not that bad. It's a little bland. It's a little boring. I'm sure she's a great person to talk with, but it's just kind of bland and boring. I looked at the different. Oh God. Okay, we're just gonna end it here. Like I said, I'm not a hater, and I'll even state I hope things get better for her. She seems nice enough aside from scamming people for charity. But it was kind of bland and boring, and I think the masses agree. She went from constant triple-digit thousands of views to barely cracking the doubles. I think her 15 or should I say 16 seconds might truly be over. I don't know, or care. Thanks for watching. Bye.